No warnings, no second chances. This isn't fiction. This is reality. The one companies wake up to every day. This is Kill Chain Radio.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever the hell you are. I can tell you where we are. We are currently sitting at the Mandalay Bay, and it is day one of Black Hat. And today with me, I have the amazing, the one and only Mr. Michael Farnum from CYBR.SEC.CON, CyberHackCon, and every other CyberCon you could think of. So, Michael, here's to a great hacker summer camp, and I'm glad to have you with me.
Cheers. Did we just break some FTC rules?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
FCC?
Yeah, what's that? Don't know who they are. So, for anybody that's not here, you've already missed out on quite a bit. I actually met up with Michael yesterday morning over at B-Sides Las Vegas. This is the place to be for cyber at this time of the year, but that's not what we're going to talk about today. So if you're not familiar or don't know, there was a major rebranding of, in my opinion, one of the best cons that we have here in the continental United States last year. So you may not have heard the Cyber.SEC.CON name, but I guarantee you know the event. This is the former HUSEC.CON. Michael, tell us all about what we got to look forward to this year.
Oh man, we've first of all just expanded. We've got 13 tracks, so that went up from 10 tracks last year. We've got an expanded village area. We're going to have ham radio back, lock picking back, physical security back, but we've also got AI, we've got OSINT, we've got OT cybersecurity.
When are we going to start bringing the biohacking? You know, I got my boy, my boy Pineapple. We live in Austin. We can come down there. We'll start implanting people right on stage. What do you think?
Talk to my lawyers.
Okay, so much for that. So there will be no biohacking. You know,
maybe we can do that at CyberHackCon.
Hey,
yeah.
All right, for all of my transhumanists out there, you heard that. Possibly at
CyberHackCon. That's a HackerCon. That's the place to do it.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we expanded that. The massive expansion of the village, massive expansion of the number of tracks. Big show floor. We're going to have bigger booths and everything. We're going to make that kind of a spectacle. We're not going to get crazy with it like Black Hat or RSA, but it's going to be at some bigger booths.
So for those of you that may not be aware, when is it this year?
September 15th and 16th.
Where?
At the George R. Brown Convention Center in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Coming up not too long. It's only a month and a half.
That's only a month and a half away. Tickets still available?
Tickets are absolutely still available. They're regular tickets. They're only right now $150.
Which is, if you looked at the Defcon or the Black Hat tickets, that's a deal.
It's a massive deal. It'll go up to 200 at some point. So,
early bird gets the cheap ticket.
Jump in now. Still got room for sponsorships if you got somebody out there that wants to sponsor the event.
And if you don't know, I know it, like I said, it's a new name, but it is an old brand. So yeah. This is your opportunity to get in on the ground floor of something that's already established. I've been going to HUSEC.CON for years. Michael has been a big supporter of a lot of my adventures, and I have nothing but love and great respect for him. And we can't talk about your organization without at least giving a tip off to your amazing scheduler, and honestly, probably the one who carries most of the weight. So Mary and Lauren. Yeah. If you're not familiar with these two women are absolute gems, and you are lucky. Off topic, but on topic, I've actually considered seeing if maybe Lauren might want to do some PR work for me on the side, and so I could try and steal her away, but I don't have your clout or your money.
If you could get her to do anything for any amount of time right now, you would be very lucky.
Oh, that's because she's
any amount of money. She
probably
is extremely
busy.
Yeah. We definitely need to get them some help, so we think we'll hire some more people next year to grow that out. But yeah, if you are familiar with it, HUSEC.CON, now CyberSecCon. The major reason we did that is because we started getting close to 50% of the people that are at the event are outside of Houston or outside of Texas. So we wanted to become a national brand.
I really do believe that your conference is probably the only conference that I would put on the same level as Defcon.
Oh, wow.
But the difference is, unlike Defcon, I don't have to wait an hour just to get into a track. So you bring in some of the best names out there. I mean, come on, you've had me there a couple of times. But
you said best names?
Oh yeah, sorry. On name.
No, the feel for me is that we're bringing back the community to some of these conferences.
And that's what I was about to say. Unlike, being here in Vegas, which is extremely impersonal, there's a lot of knowledge here right now.
Yeah, ton.
But at the same time, everything is antiseptic. It's very locked down. Your organization puts on one of what I feel the most wholesome events where it doesn't matter if you're new, if you're a seasoned veteran, you will be treated with respect. You're going to get there, you're going to learn, you're going to have fun. And there isn't that, to go back to Roger Waters and Pink Floyd's concept of the wall, there's not this great divide between your presenters and your attendees.
No.
And that was one of the things that I loved most about going and working and doing your shows is the intimate relationship that you can have with the attendees. And it's not something you're going to get at some of the larger cons, but you've somehow found a way to be one of the larger events, but still maintain that intimate relationship. And I think it's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really trying to keep that community feel. We had somebody last year say that they were at first very upset as we kept growing because they had been there from one of the original ones. They said, but every time I go, I lose that bad feeling because the community is still there. And I was so appreciative of that comment because that's a massive struggle for us is to have that community. And one of the ways we do it, honestly, is to keep the ticket prices low. Like, we're never going to charge $2,500 or $3,000. It's just not
and that speaks to the fact that, in my opinion, I remember one of the first times we spoke, and you said that one of your main goals was to educate and have a community. And even though you've grown, you haven't lost sight of that mission statement. And I think that speaks volumes to your character.
I appreciate that. Yeah, well, it speaks volumes to everybody on the team that sees that mission and believes in that mission and wants to drive forward. Like Sam, my co-founder.
Oh, Sam is amazing. Is he here this week?
He is not. He's in Europe. He spends a month over in Switzerland every year.
I think his weather might be a little better than what we're having here.
Tad bit.
Yeah.
I see him riding around. He's taking some videos for us, and he's got a jacket on and stuff like that. So it's just like completely different than us here or over in Texas.
Yeah, and we're both living in Texas. He's a native. I'm a transplant, but
I'm not a native. I don't want to claim that.
Oh, really?
My family is native, but I was born and bred in Mississippi.
The accent over there carried, my friend.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I got a little Texas and Mississippi.
Texas-sippy?
I can turn it on real quick.
I know. And you can turn it on, and I can't. I love Texas. It's been good to me. So in terms of this year's conference, any big names that are going to be speaking?
The biggest name that I can think is Win Schwartau is opening keynote.
You're bringing my partner in crime, Win.
We're bringing Win in, and I am so excited about that.
You need another round?
I'm good right now.
We're good for the moment.
Yeah. I don't know if you're going to keep that.
We'll edit that out in post.
Win. So Bill Brenner, I brought Bill Brenner on from CYBR.SEC Alliance on to be our editor-in-chief. I've known Win for a long time, but Bill's got a really good relationship with him. Everything they're doing at the Cognitive Security Institute.
Absolutely.
Everything is. I did an interview, not with him yesterday, with Barry yesterday, and talked to him about it. Fantastic stuff. The things he's trying to do.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I feel privileged you brought it up, but I'm actually one of the keynotes over at the Cognitive Security Institute.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Privileged to do that.
Absolutely. And a little teaser. This is my first TED Talk that I'm going to do. My whole talk is only 17 minutes, and it's called Cognitive Jailbreak. So if you don't know much about CSI, it's taking cybersecurity concepts and building cognitive defenses for overstimulation, misinformation, disinformation. And this year, the conference, we've got Perry Carpenter speaking. You've got me. You've got Gregory Carpenter. Freaky Clown's going to be there. So it's an amazing lineup. And I'm actually going off of my normal, playbook for this one, Michael. I'm actually talking about how people become de-radicalized once you're in.
Oh, interesting.
So, we talk a lot at the Cognitive Security Institute about what to look for, but not about what do you do if somebody already has those beliefs, because I have to honestly admit it, as much as it's embarrassing to say, I got radicalized into the motorcycle clubs and wound up doing things that I never in a million years thought I would have seen myself do.
Yeah.
And, so my talk is all about how do you reach the people that have already been indoctrinated and turned.
Interesting.
So I heard that Matthew Canham is going to be releasing a lot of those videos after the event. So look that up. It's called Cognitive Jailbreak.
Nice. Need to look that up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a bunch of people that I've had on the podcast before, like Win, and you got to do me a favor. Ask Win if he's going to bring his bullshit meter.
I believe he is. He's also bringing 1,000 books, and he's giving them to us. He's going to sign his last book.
The Art and Science of Meta War.
He's not going to sign that. He's actually going to sign his new one. So he's going to have a book signing.
Yep.
But he's going to give us 1,000 books, just give them to us for us to give out to different people at the event. So I'm really excited about that.
For what it's worth, they won't be ready in time. But if you'd like, I'm actually going to I'm going to give you a little exclusive here, brother.
Uh-oh.
My first children's cybersecurity book is slated for release in mid-November.
Oh. Well, we'll do that next year.
I was going to say...
Or do it at CYBR.SEC.CON.
I was going to say, I'd love to offer you guys up 20 books right now.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The name of the book is called Screen Time.
Yeah.
And what I've done is taken all of the things that we teach children in the physical world, like don't talk to strangers, how if somebody messages them online, that's the same as talking to a stranger. And I've equated a lot of those basic juvenile type of lessons into their cyber equivalencies, and I would love to offer you CYBR.SEC.CON 20 copies.
That, man. Yeah, let's do it. That's
absolutely. It would be my honor and my privilege.
Thank you so much. That means a ton. It means a whole ton. I can't wait to see that. I'm really excited.
I'm just waiting for the illustrations to be done now.
We've got a whole Youth.SEC.CON that we do as well. So we want to get those kind of things is what we want the kids to see as well.
Absolutely, because I 100% believe, especially with the direction that we're going as a species with the integration of technology, we need to start educating the youngsters for the fact that their identity has value and what privacy still means in 2026.
100% agree. It's just getting worse, but I see some hope with social media and things like that starting to get people, even kids don't even like AI stuff now.
Oh, I know.
They're starting to take it all seriously.
For what it's worth, and I know this is a little bit of a side joke, but we're both older gentlemen. Yeah. Did you see that MySpace is trying to make a comeback as the unsocial media?
Oh my gosh. Like the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their whole point is they're going to be anti-algorithm, and it's going to be more of a natural type of social interaction. So I'm like, whoever would have thought that MySpace may make a comeback?
Look, if they can do it and not get absorbed or
bought out,
because that's the reason Facebook did better. It's because they started monetizing, and it just is what it is. It's the nature of the beast, unfortunately. So,
absolutely.
But more power to them. I'd love to. I had never, by the way, had a MySpace page.
I have to admit I did, but I think I only had that one. What was his name? Tom, the original.
Oh yeah.
Your first friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was as far as I made it.
That's funny.
But so in closing, we have an amazing event coming up here in Houston. If you've never been, I live there. We want you to come and visit Texas. Don't get too comfortable. We don't want you to stay. It's ours. And as a reformed Yankee, I'm allowed to say those kind of things. I'm a property owner now. But, last thing that you'd like to tell everybody? Anything that you want to give a teaser for, something to try and let them know why they should come?
Look, it still comes down to community. It still comes down to, I used to walk the streets of San Francisco and walk all around the hotels in Vegas and see all of my friends and everybody I consider family. And, God bless those events. They're very successful and they've done a great job. But we have lost that community feel, and I am trying to bring that back in a hybrid of what feels like a regional event, but is a national event, and have people walk the streets of Houston and go, I know that person, I haven't seen them, I know which bar they're going to be at. That's what we're trying to
You're trying to
achieve.
make Hacker Summer Camp Part 2.
Part 2, and we're going to do it in the fall instead of the summer because it's really hot in Houston in the summer too. So.
Yeah, but after being here for the last 2 days, I'll take the 103 in Texas any day of the week.
A little bit of humidity keeps my hair from curling up.
Yeah, you know, I can't do anything with my hair when I come to Houston. It's like having an afro on my chin. But from the day one at Black Hat, thank you so much for sitting down with me, Michael.
Yeah,
always a pleasure, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
Anything, anytime, anywhere. So until next time, Kill Chain Radio, out.